Hey guys, picking up with stage 3 here from the Oregon Trail Gravel Grinder, and stage 3 was a bit of a mix-up. Same stage as last year, roughly, but they're doing it in an Enduro format this year. So what that meant was, you know, wake up, coffee, breakfast, all the things, but then we had a 16-mile neutral rollout to kind of this regroup area, and so everybody kind of rolled over there at their own pace. It's kind of nice to get a warm-up in after yesterday's slugfest. And then we stopped, regrouped, and had 3 miles from the regroup to the timing mat. So we could stop, get some bottles filled, get some snacks, and then we had a nice, easy cruise over from there, 3 miles to the timing mat. And from the timing mat to the top of the hill was the first Enduro segment, which was 7 miles long. Ended up being about a 40-minute effort, and it was a doozy. Pretty fast, gradual climbing at first. We were in the big ring, kind of working our way up, and then the last half really pitches. And as you go up, it gets narrower and narrower and narrower. Pretty tough little climb. Again, Howie jumped to the front and got away. Pete followed and Chris followed, and that left Eddie, Russell, and I kind of back there, just hanging out. I was stoked to be riding with those guys after getting dropped yesterday, and then maybe 3/4 of the way up the climb, I got a stick stuck in my derailleur, so I had to get off and stop. And once I got off and got gapped from the group, that was the last I saw Eddie and Russell the rest of the day, so I rolled in by myself. But man, huge effort. I think I did almost 390 watts for 20 minutes, so really big day. And then at the top we could take a chill for a second. This is the second regroup. They had tacos up there, Cokes, so things were nice up there. Then we regrouped. Then it was an individual time trial, 10 miles downhill on gravel down to the finish. So that uphill section and then this downhill section is the only time that would count for GC today. So we started off and just pinned it ITT style, not really knowing what the downhill segment was going to be like. I thought it was going to be not super pedally, but it ended up being a little bit pedally at the top. Yeah, and then it was just, I thought maybe with only 15 second gaps in starting, I thought maybe I'd catch somebody or somebody would catch me, but I ended up being alone a lot of the time. I saw Eddie, who started in front of me. His dust cloud was always there, but I could never see him. And then we regrouped at the bottom and did a nice casual roll back to camp, staying in Oak Ridge twice. This stage was really a defining moment for the GC because Chris Blevins won it, followed by Finsty, followed by me on the downhill. And so because Chris put so much time into Pete, they finished the uphill segment together, but now Chris had a 2-minute lead on Pete just from that 10-mile downhill segment. So moving into stage 3, the GC is a bit more gapped out, with Chris having a big 2-minute gap, Pete having a little bit of time over Howie, and then a bigger gap back to Finsty and Eddie, and then a bigger gap back to me as well. So another night in Oak Ridge though. Not much river time for me. Like I said, the water was so cold yesterday, and once I got in, I was cold the rest of the day. So I just spent most of the time hanging out, getting ready for the big Queen stage, stage 4, 95 miles with 9,500 feet of climbing. This one hurt last year, so yeah. We'll pick up with that one next. Thanks for watching.